Okay, I've set myself a challenge of deciding what is the greatest bodybuilding photo of all time. Now, I've narrowed it down to a top 10, and then finally I've decided which one is my all-time favourite. Now, in my 50 plus years, I have seen literally thousands upon thousands of bodybuilding photos. My dad used to collect bodybuilding magazines from the 50s, 60s and 70s. I read all of them. You name a photo, I've probably seen it. So how do I narrow down from all of those? Well, I've given it my best shot. Check out Labrada in that crucifix pose there, by the way. How incredible is that? And Craig Corbell with his enormous vacuum. What a physique, eh? So it's no secret that I'm a fan of the more classic aesthetic style physique. I'm not into mass at all costs. I'm into not bigger is better, but better is better. So that's my criteria. I'm always looking for the physique with the most incredible shape and combined with ultimate photography. So without any further ado, we're going to get into it. Oh, before we do, look at that. John Torelli. How incredible is that? Australian royalty. So let's think about the top 10. So first of all, I would have to say for 10th place, it would be this photo of Lee Labrada. Everything from the dramatic stance, the way he's looking at his arm, the perfect posture, the perfect tilt of the hips, everything combines to make this photo an absolutely epic photo. What about that, eh? That's my 10th place choice. Now the next photo I'm going to feature, number 9, you've probably seen it. It's a really famous bodybuilding photo of the late Frank Hillebrand. Look at the shape of his arms there, the incredible triceps, just everything about this, the composition of the photo, the dark against the light, the dramatic pose and the balance, everything about this screams class. So well done, Frank. You're in 9th place, mate. Number 8. Now this photo always impressed me. Robby Robinson. It's a simple photo, just with a simple background, but look, the lights against the darks, the composition again, the incredible biceps and the sweep of his muscles. You can't get better than that. Just looking at this photo makes me want to hit the gym. Now this next photo absolutely amazes me. It's one of the best photos of Zane I've ever seen. And look at him, he's on the victor's dais, and he's hitting an incredible pose. Look at the separation and just the quality of muscle there. Everyone else is going, man, my God, I should have stayed home. Just a brilliant photo that. He's really owned the stage there. Next up is someone who always impressed me, and these photos I used to look at with my dad in the 1970s. Just an astonishing series of photos of Serge there. What a shape. If ever an Olympia title was earned by just standing there, Serge would get it. Absolutely phenomenal photo there. Love the shadows and the white background. Terrific. Now this next one is Moses Ashby. Now Moses was known for his incredible vacuum. Look at the lat splits there. Look at the serratas. Just insane. This photo has real impact, doesn't it? And that's definitely up there with some of my favourite photos. Now the next photo you'll be no stranger to. It's one of the most famous bodybuilding photos of all time, and of course it's Zayns Vacuum. Now how can you go past that? The serratus, the separation, the rib cage, the regal look on his face, everything absolutely done to perfection in this photo. It was timed at just the right moment. This goes down in history as one of the greatest photos of all time. Okay, it's getting tight now. We're up to number 3 now. This photo of Bob Paris. When I saw this back in the 90s, I could not believe what I saw. Absolutely unbelievable shape. I just wanted to look like that. I remember getting a copy of this photo and getting it laminated and sticking it on my wall because I wanted to look like him. Oh my God, there I am. I had hair back then. And so yeah, I always wanted to look like that, but I never managed to achieve it. And let's face it, who did? Number 2. Now this photo has a special meaning for me. When I was 3 years old, I was in my dad's gym and I came across this photo, and I looked at this mysterious man in the shadows, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. This guy looked like Superman. I just, and there was a real mystery to it. He's under Vince Gironda's skylight there in Vince Gironda's gym, and just the incredible shoulders, the shadow. You can hardly see his face. There's a bit of mystery about this, and he just projected this awesome look of power. And I remember asking my dad, who's that guy in the photo? And he said, son, that's Don Howorth, the Duke of Delts. So Don Howorth has always been one of my all-time favourite bodybuilders, and this photo just presents everything that I think is great about bodybuilding, and lots of others agree with me. I really ummed and ahed about this one. It was a real tough one. This one nearly took the prize for my all-time favourite bodybuilding photo, simply because of the memories I have of it. Every time I set up a gym, I put this photo up. So, and in first place, you can't go past this absolute classic of Rorylenm. Look at that, absolutely brilliant. There's nothing more to say about it. The colours, the pose, the regal stance, the look of power, the crisp conditioning. He encapsulates everything that a bodybuilder should be, and this photo definitely wins my all-time favourite bodybuilding photo of all time. So I hope you've enjoyed my little look through bodybuilding history and bodybuilding photos here. If you have a different opinion, if there's a photo you really like, drop me a link in the comments and let me know. Thanks for joining. Please give me a follow and a subscribe. That'd be wonderful. Have a great day and train hard.